Will Spaghetti Months.
Alright, so time is up for us to talk about showbiz activities, and now we're going to do events. Remember, I keep telling you that if you hear about any event and the event doesn't come from the top 10 events compiled by my guys from Event Africa or Event Guide Africa, then you are missing a point. My name is Sammy Flex, and once again, just spend your few minutes with us and get to know what is happening in town. I'm here with man like Richie Flex. I also have Digital Rasta Currency and Yao Lapiji at the other side. And when it comes to the top 10 events, there is only one face, one voice, and one name to this particular brand. His name is Roland Amate from Event Guide Africa. He tells me today we're going international. And let me say big ups to man like Tierra Roma. Charlie Tierra Roma was all over the place. No, he was so happy and he appreciated what you did for him, celebrating him for all these years. You know, some people are doing stuff that nobody mentions them.
Of course.
And especially if you are in our entertainment space and you are a backdoor person, like in backdoor I mean those who are behind cameras, camera guys, sound editors, sound guys. Lights. They always don't get mentioned.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Apart from, I think, Sammy Flex TV, that gives credit to its producers. Almost all, even the YouTube channels.
They don't mention.
I don't hear them mentioning that, oh, producer is this. Meanwhile, people stand behind the camera to do the production for them all this while. No, I don't know if it's selfishness or what. So many big channels. You will never hear a name.
It is easy for you to forget these people.
No, that is selfishness. How can you forget easily? Whilst you are sitting there, are you the one capturing the video? So how can you forget? If a problem comes, you turn to them. Tell them what's up.
To say Mr. You are seeing the publisher there.
Exactly. So he was happy because you will not see him on in the camera. You always see him behind the scenes, running around, shouting here and there. So big up to you for introducing the event celebrity of the week or event personality of the week. I think it's a good idea. All right, so we are ready. No time to waste at all. What is new today?
That's we've all heard of George Floyd.
Charlie
issue and the American protest.
I don't know why. Okay, you continue.
Me say, na me ka say Ghana have pen na ye dofunu, but na me nim say broche so busuan dofunu sa.
Omo de adani to ko ba.
Me say, na me nim say like yensu ye dofu, omo so mu dofunu sa, say na yensu ye dofunu. In the sense say George Floyd ewu ye nansen and may he so rest in peace. Floyd Mayweather said he wants to take the cost of his funeral.
Is it because they have the same name?
The man says he wants to take cost of the funeral, the entire ceremony. Like their family will just have to agree. Now we're taking everything in charge.
Wow. Well, I'm not surprised. Of course, this is the time to show off, and his funeral is newsier, as in the funeral has news around it. So whoever does anything in connection with it gets into the news. So this is just a smart way of getting into the news as well.
To continue, our man Samini.
Okay.
Samini had his untamed virtual concert over the weekend.
I watched. In fact, I watched about 80% of the show.
See, the man said he was going to do 1 hour. But he realized
he did
3
more.
solid hours.
He did more. At the point I was saying, oh, Samini, a virtual show shouldn't be this long.
And
now I've monitored almost all the ones the MTV Base and Co are doing. Very brief.
Short.
If you're a top artist, your maximum will be like 10 minutes.
Yeah, pong.
Samini performed.
You don't get tired.
No, you don't get bored.
You don't get bored. Like it was back to back to back. And I don't know if we should crown him the king of live band.
Oh, he has it long time ago. Oh, are we now coming to argue about that? No, Samini doesn't have any debate over that issue. He has it long time ago. He has been holding that particular crown since.
Because it is not easy. It is not easy. And the fact that this is a virtual show, you don't hear the crowd to give you that back energy, you know, for you to stand on your feet for good 3 hours. Because this is just like rehearsals.
Yeah, because he was even seated. That back chair of sort.
And at a point, no one who said engineer ran on. Sorry,
get up. No, Samini is an energy god when it comes to performance, so I was not surprised he delivered that way. But congratulations to Team Samini and the High Grade family. You guys did well. The numbers were also encouraging. I was online about 80% throughout the performance, and they got some good numbers. So congrats once again.
So with this, now whilst he was performing, he made mention that Africans need to start identifying ourselves as a unified body. Okay. He also touched on George Floyd issue, and the American protest saga, to say it is high time we also see ourselves as like United States of Africa, in the sense I'm from Kenya, I'm from Egypt, I'm from Ethiopia, I'm from here. But when you ask somebody, where are you from? Maybe it's an American, where are you from? Obeka straight away say I am an American. Before you ask him which part of America are you from, and some free. But here we already differentiate ourselves even before we make mention say we are even from Africa.
That's true.
So Samini is saying
our
that
language even sometimes differentiates us.
Of course.
Let a Nigerian man speak right now, you know that this is Omo Niger. When an Italian speaks, you know that this is a Ghanaian.
Ghana must grow.
I know.
So Samini also made this call during his virtual concert that this is high time we also take pride in ourselves and where we are coming from. That is how these people or these whites are also going to respect us for who we are. So moving forward, our man Stone Boy also performed on the Billboard charts. Yes, he also performed, and he also made the same he also touched on the same issue.
A similar statement.
Yes, that is the world is in serious times right now. We see what is going on with the world, from coronavirus straight to the brutality and all these things that is happening. He said, we stand against racism in any case.
That's also another good call.
So I think it is also a very good call in the sense that our people are using their various events to call for unity around the world. Great. We know say football, music and stuff, but events, I think people can also organize events in honor of this.
Send a message like this across.
Like this.
And I'm sure when it comes to events and what to put out, it works best. That is why even when some companies want to launch their products or services, they do what they call the launch event. Yes. Where they invite top artists to perform. So that is also a great call.
Yes, Afrochella also released a statement.
Oh, our Afrochella, they are now part of this discussion.
Of course, you know, say and one what table so be.
I remember someone was even calling on President Akufo-Addo to also say something, because last year when the whole world was talking about the year of return, these same people, these black Americans came, and if something has happened to any of them, it would be right for us to put out a statement. So I'm happy Afrochella.
Yeah, Afrochella also said Black Lives Matter. When we celebrated the year of return, we welcomed our family in the diaspora home to celebrate with us. We understood then, like we understand now, racism and injustice have no boundaries, and only our united efforts will give us the strength to keep fighting until we overcome.
Wow. I see. That is also a good point there. Let's move on for more.
So with this, that is for event review. Okay. This week we are supposed to give upcoming events. Okay. But this is what we want to do for this week. We want to ask our viewers this question, that now the how do we call it? Restrictions have been eased a bit.
Yes. Now churches can worship with 100 congregants.
So we are asking that which among this event would you pay like a huge amount, kind of, to attend with a limited number
of 100.
That is Afrochella, Afrochella, Afronation, and Detty, Rave.
No, I think I like this debate. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, during Showbiz Daily, I asked the same question that now that the churches can go and worship with 100 people, can we also have some events which will also be limited to 100 people? So, for instance, if on a normal day we are going to pay 100 cedis, because of the situation, we are asking, can you pay it? Just 100 people are coming.
Of course.
Can you pay 1,000 cedis for you and your homies to go chill?
And you know, some churches have also released statements say
Yeah. I've seen enough of them.
So I am saying that say na mo se mo pese mo nkwa so na ebi ama mo sisi am se mo nko. You know, and there some people are saying say it is because of him say omu kasa man for mra. One here your mom better correction one city no. Everybody the felicity. No mom better 500. Oma be kechi ni that's sad. Yeah, then they should organize church service like the way we organize big events like VGM is near there. And Sunday, COVID-19 spiritual mega night. Tickets are 200 cedis. Want to be that? TV show.
No, but I think that is a trick. that is a trick that can work. Yeah, like COVID-19 prayer session.
Yes.
200 cedis.
200 cedis.
Like offertory or something.
They say, want to be that? The future TV show.
Let's sell to them. I'm sure one pastor will buy it. Okay, so that is the event. Give me the list again.
Yes, we have Afrochella, Afronation, Detty, Rave.
Which one would you pay high amount of money just to witness with 100 people?
With 100 people.
All right, I think this will make a good headline. That is okay. All right, let's move on, bro.
So, City FM also organized their 24-hour worship prayer chain.
Yeah.
Yes, over the weekend.
I think I saw it online.
Yes, they had big men of God like Bishop Ajna Sari and co also all passing through. It was a 24-hour fruit, so from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. the following day. That is from 30th to 31st. Simple.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So that is for event
That is
review.
for event review
And update.
An update. All right. So I'm sure we'll be going to the latest segment on the show. And the latest segment of the show is what we call the event personality of the week. So far, we've celebrated some great people. Now, Shoko, we've celebrated Ezekiel Tete, aka Stip, aka Tieraba. And today, my man tells me there is a new guy. Let's go to a man like Roland to give us who is next to be celebrated on event personality of the week.
This week, event personality of the week, we are celebrating Mr. George Kwe.
Amakwe, aka Abuaje. The short man.
One mention
he's the only guy I'm taller than in the world.
I know, right? So he started his early career but with acting. That is Cheche Kule. Wow, Cheche Kule back in the days. Yes. Cheche Kule.
Uncle George Lane was saying.
That is where he started his early career, and he entered into the hit TV series Taxi Driver, where he had the name Abuaji.
With Master Richard.
With Master Richard, yes. He hosted the Pundit on GH1. Yes, and he became the senior event producer and director and head of media, brands and communication for our very own Charterhouse. So for the past 20 years or 21 years, George Kwe have been with Charterhouse back to back from Miss Malaika to
Stars of the Future,
Vodafone Ghana Music Awards,
MTN comedy show,
yes,
1,000 Laughs and Music,
series. When you talk of good production, good event producer, we are talking about the man George Kwe here. Yes, and he is the head of Image Bureau.
Yeah. That's his new company,
Image Bureau, where they organize their maiden Love and Laughter show. That is on Valentine's Day. Yes, this year. So that is the man we are celebrating.
I see.
Today.
And let me add this. I know you did not write this as well, but then let me also add that George Quay is that guy who supports almost everyone doing events, no matter where you are coming from. I've seen him supporting events that we even think they were opposing events to his company and what he does. But then you still see him at the backstage doing this, directing the show, emceeing. So if he really, George Quay is our event personality of the week, then we say kudos to him, bro. He's done well and he's still doing well. We pray that he is also able to grow his image bureau to do more events. I'm sure if there is one guy who has suffered this COVID issues, George Quay will be one of them. Because just as he started his image bureau, I think he's done one major event so far.
Just one major
the comedy thing.
Comedy show.
After that, Charlie, everything is done. So George, we be very fine. COVID record, not image bureau for my emotions, so we be very fine.
Yeah. So to cover it all, we have Ghana Event Awards. I know people are expecting Ghana Event Awards.
Virtual show.
May say.
Well, event you have, but it's a met because I remember what Kelvin did to Chatterhouse and 3 Music Network. So I'm going to be on you guys.
Oh.
So what is new? Is that your trophy? I saw something online.
Yes, exactly.
Oh wow!
So this is exclusive to Flex TV. This is just a pic of how the plaque would look like.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Wow! Ghana Event Awards. I'm sure Flex TV. You guys have to give us some award as best media platform pushing events. If you don't give us, okay. Wow! No, that is beautiful.
So
that is so beautiful.
Nomination is still ongoing. You can still. It is not too late. You can still nominate your favorite event. Okay. So by next month and then nomination will be closed. So you have now until the end of the month. You have now until the end of the month to nominate your favorite event.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Roland Amate from Event Guide Africa. Remember that you can still nominate your favorite events because they are coming your way. You have to also support someone to get this. And I keep telling you that if you did not hear the event from here, you don't have to be attending such event because you can face a wahala which you will not be accountable for. What we tell you, if you go and something happens, come back to us and we'll let you know. Thanks, Roland Amate. Next week, we will be seated once again for another edition of event, top 10 events in Ghana on Flex TV. My name is Flex. Thanks to men like Richie Flex. I also have men like Digital Rasta Currency and Yao Lampiji. They are the guys producing the content. And just here, subscribe for more. But then the question remains, which of these events would you pay a high amount to be part of? Afrochella, Afronation, and Detty Rave. Which one would I pay, Seth? Okay, which one would you pay?
Last year, I enjoyed Detty Rave.
Wow.
Funny enough, I enjoyed, even though Afronation was...
That was the one that brought this rapper to town?
Rick Ross. Exactly.
Okay.
I like the whole concept of the venue. The venue, the way they organized the venue, because it was a flat ground, and they had to bring in containers, crabs to put up the whole spectacle we saw for Detty Rave. That is one thing that like makes me want to see Detty Rave again. That would make me push me to go and see it again. Yes. For Afronation and Afrochella, well, to me, Afronation has been, well, their organization and everything was on point though. Very spectacular, but I see Detty Rave to be more the the creativity in Detty Rave is more than what I saw to me in with regards to Afronation and Afrochella.
Alright, so let your votes still come through. My name is Flex. Thanks to Roland from Event Guide Africa, and thanks to you for being a part of Event Top 10 here on Flex. Remember, when the system is finally opened, we will be at the event grounds, live reports, and so many things happening on this channel. So always be here and let's do more. We're out of it.